Hi, and welcome to Cartoon Commentary, Episode 14. I'm Tina Garrison.
And I'm Ben Garrison.
And we're here with the latest cartoons from Graphics. And let's start out with one of Ben's more complicated cartoons. Welcome to Kamalot.
Yeah, somebody sent me this idea. Said, why don't you draw a Camelot based on, and then have it rooted in
John F. Kennedy's.
Yeah, everybody knows that was called Camelot.
Camelot.
I thought it was a pretty good idea, so I decided to draw it, and then it started taking on a mind of its own, and added the big red communist dragon. So there's Kamalot versus Camelot. Now, Camelot, JFK was really a moderate Democrat. He'd probably be considered a Republican today, and I wanted to illustrate how far left and how crazy the Democrats have gotten with their open borders and destruction of the middle class and all the DEI nonsense that's foisted upon us, and trans this and open borders that.
And war, too.
And war. And I decided to put Obama up there as a Merlin character with the Muslim hat and with the globalist wand. And then I have instead of a turret, I had war. I had bats coming out of the Capitol Dome. It was fun to draw. And I've got the Constitution is represented by the knight trying to fend off the dragon there.
And we have Dick Cheney swimming around in the
moat.
Yeah,
he's the traitorous snake swimming around the moat. And I got Waltz as this demon.
He's more like an ogre. He looks like a little ogre. He's no Shrek. So, yeah, it's quite a difference between what was and what it is now. Yeah. So, Democrat Party, like they always like to say, it's not your granddad's Democrat Party.
Yeah, I wanted to prove to myself I'm still capable of drawing some complicated cartoons, and so there it is.
There it is. And then we're going to move on to another Ben cartoon. In fact, Hillary's in the news again, doubling down on deplorables, but this was from when she said Trump's a danger to the U.S. and the world.
Yeah, that incendiary kind of talk is one of the reasons they keep sending out assassins to Trump. Because they keep calling Trump Hitler. Well, why not kill Hitler? So that's what the Democrats are doing, and it all roots down to Hillary, who likes to talk about MAGA misinformation. Well, she's the one who created that, paid for the Steele dossier, which started the Russia thing that cost the taxpayers millions of dollars. And she had no repercussions about that, really. I think she got a small fine or something. So I decided to draw her in a hospital bed. The operation was a success. Your last shred of decency has been removed.
And she's put more of the acrochrome and the anti-Trump hate.
Well, I was thinking about putting some adrenochrome there, but that was kind of over the top, so I decided just to stick with the anti-Trump hate pouring into her veins.
Yeah,
she's a bitter old...
Trump lives in her head 24/7, 365 days a week, because she can't keep her mouth shut. She still longs for the limelight. She's bitter, holding a bitter grudge that she lost.
She thinks she's relevant.
Yeah.
Relevant.
Yeah. But anyways, that was a great cartoon. Everybody loves a Hillary cartoon.
And she's easy to draw.
And she's fun to draw because I think I haven't met one person that actually supports a Hillary or actually likes Hillary, even online.
Well, she even said she expects to be in the cabinet if we have the misfortune of Kamala getting in, probably through election theft. And she probably wants to be Secretary of State again so she could get the gravy train moving by selling state secrets to our enemies.
Probably.
Yeah, she'll set up another illegal server. Yeah. She got away with it once. Why not do it again?
So we got to keep our eye on her. And moving on, the Fed met about, was it a week ago? And they actually they had a rate cut, and it's
to do that ahead of the election. Now, people have been wanting him to lower the rates for a long time, but he does it just before an election, which benefits Kamala. And so we see that our institutions, although the Fed really isn't our institution, it's an independent entity owned by globalist central bankers. But they want Kamala in, and so he lowers the rates to help. And that's why
they claim, and they say it's not political, and it is political. How much more political can it be, to help her out? Because the number one issue with voters is the economy.
Yeah.
So this is obvious
It's
election
blatant.
interference. Speaking of election interference, one of our favorite state governors, Mr. Gavin Newsom, he was in the news when he was threatening to pass a law that said you can't use memes or AI for political reasons to fool people.
Yeah, he doesn't want any of MAGA memes helping to take down Kamala. So I think this law has to be unconstitutional, but he wants a law that outlaw AI memes. In other words, you can't generate a meme showing Kamala saying something
with AI voices.
But
that's parody, and that's covered under our First Amendment.
Right. Political free speech is the most important component of that First Amendment, and this guy wants to outlaw that. So I drew
Musk.
Yeah, in the background, generating memes, and I always call Gavin Newsom hairdo. So I thought, well, I'll draw a hairdo and then a hair AI do, and they're battling it out.
And that was a pretty good cartoon. And then we have Kamala's famous word salad with a dash of Marxist dressing. And this is another Ben's cartoon.
Yeah, Tina's been wanting me to draw something with the word salad, and I kept thinking about it.
It's just funny.
I showed her, I did a sketch of her tossing a salad, but it was boring. And I thought, well, I just put the salad bowl over her head, because she's such a disaster when she tries to speak.
She's stupid, too. It's like a little kid. Just laughing all the time. And it's
very low IQ.
Low IQ.
She has no policy, so she's running on joy and laughter. And low IQ voters probably go for that. But I have some Marx dressing that's spilling over, and just all of her nonsensical phrases on the salad.
Be unburdened by what has been, and joy, and
that's why I call it Kamala's word salad, unburdened.
She was born into a middle-class family. Don't you know that? They were proud of their lawns.
Yeah, she worked at McDonald's, for heaven's sakes, Tina.
Yeah. She suffered under the fry machine.
We still got to do something with that. I had a sketch for that, too, and we never did it.
Oh, you missed the significance of time with her at McDonald's. I mean, we could go on and on. It's sort of fun, and it keeps snowballing, because I think she had a couple new ones, too, where she's the children of the community, or the children of the community. She just had another one on top of that, and I can't remember it.
She's a piece of work. I mean, it's scary that she's so close to the presidency. It just boggles my mind.
It is. That's what happens when you have a stolen election. You have all the insane people in charge.
Yeah.
Speaking of insane, Zelensky was in town.
Zelensky was in town
for the
shilling
UN.
For more money, and he and his Democrat entourage, he was really supporting Kamala, which is that's a violation of some statute. I forgot.
Basically, what. He's campaigning for Kamala, which is crazy. And then he was signing bombs with that Governor Shapiro in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, bombs that are going to kill people, and they're all laughing and signing them. It was disgusting. It just
looked really bad. It was like a really bad optic for them to do that.
So I tried to draw. I did a cartoon. I didn't try. I drew it. I showed Zelensky trying to drag Uncle Sam into that morass of war, the endless war. So we're going to get dragged into the Middle Eastern war, and we're going to get dragged into Ukraine and threatening nuclear
Lebanon
war. It never ends. It's endless war. this little twerp, he wants to keep the meat grinder going because he makes a lot of money on it, and a lot of his corrupt cadres make money, and the Democrats make money. So through all that corruption, so they want to keep it going. They don't care if hundreds of thousands of people are killed. Trump needs to end this war. They need to carve out the Donbass, give it to Russia, and end that war.
Well, the interesting thing is Trump actually met with Zelensky this morning. So hopefully once Trump is elected, he can get in there and end this madness and make sure the United States doesn't get drug into any war and make sure World War III does not start. And anyways, we're going to go right to our last cartoon, which was sort of a crazy one that Ben did.
Well, this is a quick one.
One we did about Zelensky.
This is part two, because Zelensky was also criticizing J.D. Vance and saying he was ignorant of world affairs and he didn't even understand World War II. Well, J.D. Vance is summa cum. This man is extremely bright, and he knows the score. He knows what's going on. So Zelensky disrespected J.D. Vance, and he also disrespected Trump, which is election interference, essentially. So I decided to show him one last cartoon as a dog urinating on the fire hydrant of USA.
Because we just love Zelensky, you can tell, I bet.
Well, this guy, I mean, the disrespect goes deeper than that. And when I first saw him showing up on the congressional floor to rake in hundreds of billions to thunderous applause from Democrats, the man was wearing a T-shirt, for heaven's sakes. Now, I'm kind of a slob, too. I like wearing blue jeans and flannel shirts and such. But if I was ever on the floor of the Congress, I'd make damn sure I was wearing a suit. It may not be an expensive one, but I'd be wearing a suit and a tie. No, he couldn't do that. He had to wear a T-shirt.
Yeah, you know, what do you expect from a comedian? That's what he was before he got elected.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's our cartoon wrap up for the week. And we were traveling last week, so we didn't do the cartoon commentary. We'll try and get back on track where we're doing this every week again. And I just wanted to say we still have a few of our Going to Work for America posters, and I'm going to put them on sale again. And if you missed them the first time, I'm got 3 left, and we're going to have them on sale just for the weekend if you want to pick one up.
What about the Red, White, and Blues Brothers?
And the Red, White, and Blues Brothers.
That's selling a lot more than I thought it would. I dashed that out pretty quick, but everybody likes it.
Yeah, Red, White, and Blues Brothers. I just think it's really funny. So thank you for watching. Thank you. And like our Rumble channel, like our YouTube channel, like us on X. You can subscribe to us on X now. At Graphics on X, and you can actually subscribe and get exclusive cartoons and posts and behind the scenes for Graphics, because that's where the action is on X. So until next time, I'm Tina Garrison.
And I'm Ben, and see you all later.
And thank you for your support. Bye-bye. Hey, this is Tina, and I want to thank you for watching our videos here on Rumble, and also for your support of me and Ben. And I want to remind you to make sure you subscribe, like, and follow our channel here. And also go to gurgraphics.com and sign up for our newsletter. That way you won't miss any future videos and you won't miss any cartoons. Heavens, you don't want to do that. So look at the description of the video. You'll find links. We also have a fundraiser on givesendgo for Ben to help him out. And we also have a link to our store. So remember, keep the faith, enjoy the show, and stay strong, because you know what? We're going to win in the end. Never forget that, and never surrender. Thank you, and see you next week for a brand new episode of Cartoon Commentary.